Wazagit is UTX Untamed Rush and playing some Battlefield 4 on the PS4. Yes, I made this switch. It really wasn't a switch because I really didn't have an Xbox One anyway, but I've been gone for a minute. I'm back. I'm gonna start posting again. Want to see how often I could. I'm hoping to get back into the rhythm a little bit more as far as posting wise and more consistent. I know I came back and then I left, but you gotta understand that sometimes you gotta be responsible as an adult and say, all right, I gotta put gaming aside for right now. We basically moved into a new apartment, and I love the apartment, but we basically had to start from scratch, like as far as everything goes with furniture. Well, for the bedroom sets, the living room set, dishes and pots and pans, like literally started all over from scratch. Like I had to buy everything new, so I had to save money, and you know, it worked out. I'm happy now. I'm settled in. I actually bought the PS4 last week, paid $300 on the nose, well $301, and because I had some stuff to trade in for it, so I got that in PS4, and right now I'm rocking the 14-day free trial. But for the most part, man, I tell you, I'm gonna miss Titanfall. I'm really gonna miss Titanfall. I think that game is great. The most fun I've had playing the game in a long time when it comes to the, you know, arcade shooter, Twitch shooter. That game, just the most fun I've had in a long time, and I'm gonna miss that game. But I just didn't really like what Xbox One offered as far as the system. I just didn't like the user interface. Everything felt like a chore to do, whether it was inviting a friend to a party, inviting a friend to a game, just everything on it felt slow. It didn't feel crisp. They just went the wrong direction. It didn't feel like a gaming system. You know, I could go on about resolution and all that, but at the end of the day, if you notice, a lot of these games aren't running like Xbox is supposed to be 720. A lot of games aren't even running 720. They're trying to say they're running 790, whatever. It doesn't matter. For the most part, PS4, I look at some specs like Watch Dogs. I saw that Watch Dogs is not even going to be running on 1080p. It's going to be running on 900p. I mean, it's not that serious. So to me, like, resolution is not something that I really care about at this point, because I mean, it looks crisp, don't get me wrong. I love the way that the PlayStation 4 looks. Even when I put on Netflix looked great, you know. I don't know if that has to do with the system or my internet feed. It gives it a good feed or whatever, my speeds. But for the most part, it wasn't more about the resolution. It was more about just the system. And when I turned on the PS4, and like yesterday, I really got into it, and I was trying different things. And the only gripe that I have, and it's not even a real gripe, it's really something that's, you got to be real fucking lazy to even have this piss you off. If I want to record gameplay, I got to shut off the HDCP or the HCDP, whatever it's called. I have to shut that off. I have to disable it to record gameplay. And if I want to watch something like Netflix, I got to enable it, which is something that's not a big deal to me. It's like, it takes 2 seconds, and it's not that serious. So like, if that's the one gripe that I have to have with the system, it's not a major gripe. Everything on the system, everything that the Xbox One does, this thing does. It has the voice control where I can say PlayStation, do this, PlayStation, do that. It's funny because right now it's not recognizing it, but it's usually real sensitive, and it'll pick it up when I do it. And I could do that if I'm in the middle of a game and I want to go to the home screen and say like accept a party invite or something. I could do that and jump right back into the game where I was. It does everything. And plus it has free games. It has free to play games, which, let me just say, it's not something that's like, it's not a selling point to me. It's not, but it's a plus because look, I only got Battlefield 4 for right now. I'm not gonna be able to get Wolfenstein till maybe Friday. I gotta pay some bills and all that. I gotta see if I have the money for it. If I do, I'm gonna get it. But I have, you know, Blacklight Retribution. I was playing that game. The game's pretty fun. The game's not, but I've seen a lot of reviews on it on the PS4, and a lot of people are like, oh my god, it's so amazing, it looks great, oh my god. And it's like, bro, easy, because it's not even the greatest like graphics, or it doesn't even it takes some getting used to, because it doesn't play as fast as you think it would. But the game is pretty fun. Don't get me wrong. I had fun playing it last night. I was playing it for a little bit, but I just feel like some people big up things. You know, they big up games that really don't need bigging up like that. It's not really where it's at. Like in Titanfall, I big up Titanfall, and some people might be like, it's not even that serious. You know, so a lot of times you got to take your own opinion, and you know, you gotta try stuff and formulate your own opinion, because if not, it's not gonna. It's just, you gotta try certain things, man. But I know I'm rambling on a little bit, but for the most part, man, playing BF4, and I gotta get used to the controller. For the most part, the controller sits really good in the hands. I like the way it sits, but I feel like I need a control freak, so it sits a lot better how I want. It would feel a lot better in my hands if I had the control freak. It's a lot better than the PS4 controller. I mean the PS3 controller, because when I used to play the PS3 controller, it was like it wasn't as wide. So when I used to play, my right finger used to like hurt. Like, I don't know, it was just weird. Like I can't really explain it, but it used to hurt. And the controller has like this finish on it that it has like a grip. It's weird. It's not like a smooth plastic. It's like on the controllers where the sticks are and where the buttons are, it's smooth, but where your hands fit, like the handles, the knobs, it's like this weird grip that feels good in your hands. So for the most part, I'm loving this system. It's like living up to what everybody said, you know. And I think I should have jumped on the train sooner, but I technically didn't have the money before. Like the Xbox One wasn't mine, so finally I had the money, and plus I was being real stingy with my money because I knew I had to move, I knew I had to get new furniture. So I got it now, and I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? And for the most part, I know I'm rambling on at this point and really not just going on, but I'm looking to post again. I'm gonna be posting probably some Battlefield for now, hopefully some Blacklight Retribution. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing any Warframe. I really didn't get into that game yet, because last night was really the first night I had to play a game. This guy's just clueless. But last night was really the first time I got to play the system like that. So for the most part, I was playing Battlefield 4, and I tried a little Blacklight Retribution because I got a little tired of Battlefield. You know, I mean, I'm really more on the casual side now when it comes to gaming. It's not as hardcore as I used to be, but you know, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna still be playing games. And look at that! What? I was like, oh, by mistake, but it looked good. You know, one of those things. You did it by mistake, but it looked so good. You're like, fuck it. But yeah, man, so hopefully I get some Wolfenstein later on in the week. Let's see if I could get that. I might be getting Watch Dogs. Not 100% sure on Watch Dogs yet. I can't wait for Evolve, Destiny. I didn't realize how far these games are out, though. But, yeah, man, until next time, I'm out. My PSN is untamed_rush_. And that's basically it if you want to add me. But till next time, I'm out. Peace.